Hey guys, good morning, good afternoon. How you guys doing? So today, Happy New Year first of all. If you've not greeted this year, welcome to 2026. I pray that the Lord will favor us in 2026. Whatever we lay our hands to do prospers in Jesus' name. The Lord will watch over us, will watch over our families, the work of our hands. Everything that will touch this year will turn to diamond, silver, and gold in Jesus' name. May the blessings of 2026 rest upon us, and the calamities that is loaded in 2026 be very far away from us, our loved ones, in Jesus' name. I pray that 2026 will be a year of ease for us. It will be a year of favor, divine accelerations, breakthrough, and all the expectations of our hearts will not be cut short in Jesus' name. So I did promise before Christmas that I was going to, for those who are interested, I was going to tell them and do a video to show them how I sourced the furnishing in my house, especially regarding the solar panels and the inverter that I have. Because one thing that a lot of diasporans have issues with, and why a lot of people don't like staying in their own houses, is because of power outage. And for me, over the years, that's been the reason why I don't like staying with people. I stay in hotels, and I make sure the hotels I'm staying have 24 hours electricity. So in that video where I talked about my new property, I did say that I'm happy to share. I mean, there's no big deal. I don't believe there's any secret in this. I believe in passing or sharing knowledge, especially if it's something that's going to help somebody else. There's nothing wrong in that. I'm very, very happy to share with people. So a lot of people were interested and wanted me to share how I sourced things in the house. So this video, I'm going to show you how I sourced my furnishing, especially the solar panels and the electronics and what else? The decoration I might not remember vividly. The most important ones are basically the furnishing, and that solar panel was the one that a lot of people were saying that they are interested in. Okay, so let me start from the living room and show you. Because I did talk about the furniture guy that did my furnishing, especially this table. I talked very glowingly about this cupboard that the guy made for me that I love so much because the finishing is so good. I'm happy to share his details. I don't mind at all. But I need to let you guys know that it's not all the furniture in the house that he did. Yeah, it's only a few furniture that he did. He did the beds, he did this cupboard, he did the kitchen, coffee table, and that's it. The rest of the furniture I bought them. Yeah, so let me just go around very quickly, show you guys and tell you how I sourced my solar panel and my inverter. It worked out very cheaply for me. I can say cheaply, not cheap, but compared to generator, guys, I have no regret whatsoever. I am so happy that I didn't fall into that generator trap. Guys, generator is something that I never liked. You know, I don't think anybody likes it, but as they say, sometimes it's a necessity. So you don't have a choice. But I almost got a generator. Thank God I didn't. It's good to talk to people sometimes, you know. When you talk to people, you get advice. So somebody had arranged a generator for me to get from Lagos that will be able to carry AC and all that. Then I spoke to a friend in London, and it was like, Brie, do not, and it was emphatic, do not fall into the trap of getting a generator. Go and do your inverter straight away. So I was like, I can't afford it now. Maybe I should wait next year. I'll do it as a project. And it was like, how much are you going to spend on the generator? And I said, it's about 1 million or 1.2 million. And he said, God will bless you. You know yourself. Thank you very much. I'm really enjoying this house because of that advice that you gave me. And he said, if you have 1.2 million, what you need to add to it is not too much before you do your inverter. So I got all the ACs, the inverter ACs, the fridge, everything. They do all the electronics they do in Nigeria now. They do the ones that you can use on inverter. So the inverter that I have carries 2 ACs and the fridge, freezer, all the sockets, TVs. Okay, so I'm going to turn the camera around and show you guys very, very quickly what I mean. So guys, this furniture is a set of 4-piece. I got it from a company called Bedmate. Yeah, my sister went there, showed me around, and I picked this one. They were on sales, and yeah, so just 4-piece. This is a 3-seater two-seater, and then you have single-seater. So she showed me a couple of the ones that were on sales, and I chose these ones. You know, they are nude colors, as you can see. It was my furniture maker that made this, the wall, and this. He made this. He made this TV panel. So the TV I got I ordered online from a company called Fuani. All the electronics I ordered from a company called Fuani, including you can see the AC is called Hisense make, and it's Ivata AC. This one is 2.0. Now to the cocoa, let me go upstairs and show you guys the cocoa, the one that most people are interested in, which is the Ivata. So guys, it's only 3 components. Before I go into describing what I know, I just need to put a disclaimer because YouTube is a crazy place. I'm sharing information to help somebody, but somebody will just come from nowhere now and start, spilling what you don't know. I'm not an engineer. I'm not an expert in solar energy or electricity. I'm just sharing my layman knowledge. So if I say anything, please check with your engineers, okay? But this is my limited knowledge based on the experience of installing this solar energy in my property. So that being said, as far as I know, there are 3 components that you need if you want to install solar in your property. You need the battery, yeah. You need the solar panels, yeah, and you need the inverter. 3 things: inverter, which is what you are seeing now that I'm showing you, the battery, and the solar panels. The solar panels are the ones that they put on the roof that draws the energy, okay, to charge the battery. And it is the inverter that is the one that produces the light, okay? So what I did to save costs, because I understand that whenever you call the engineers and you tell them what to do, they'll start quoting and telling you 10 million, 15 million naira and all that. So what the guy advised me to do, because he's got it in his property in Lagos, he told me that I don't need to call any engineer. I should go and buy them directly from the manufacturers. So I heard that there are 2 companies that do really good batteries. But the one he bought his own from that he told me to go and buy from was Felicity. So I bought the battery. I think I'm going to check and put the price here. I can't remember from the top of my head how much I bought it. And then I bought the inverter. And then I bought 10 solar panels. I'm planning to add more by the time I'm more stable here in Abuja. So I bought 10 solar panels. And from my understanding, the battery determines how big the kV of the battery is, determines how much electricity or how much power or how many items you can power in the house. My battery is 10 kilowatts. I think that's what they call it. With that 10, and I have 10 solar panels, I'm able to power 2 ACs and all the electronics and all the sockets in the house. And yeah, it's not even charging to full capacity because obviously there's been no one here. So they set it to charge to like 60. So if I want, I can call the engineer, according to what I've been told now, to increase the charging power to like 90 or 99. The problem is that because there was no one here, the energy needs to discharge. So if it's charging and it's not discharging, then it can affect something. That's what I'm told. But so far, I've been in Nigeria now for like 3 weeks, and it's worked perfectly well. So those are the 3 major items that you need. Then when you get the solar panels, the inverter, and the battery, what you do is call the engineer. There are companies. So what my sister did was they just called an engineer. The engineer will give you a breakdown of what you need. They are the ones that know the things they need to install them. So he gave me a breakdown. I think it was around 750,000 or 800,000 I paid, including his workmanship. So he just bought the things, came here, took his, carried a scaffolding thing, went to the roof, put it. Before you know, he's connected. The thing was working on. Yeah. So it worked out. At the end of the day, I wrote it down somewhere. If I find it, I'll put it here. Now, see how much I've enjoyed electricity since I came. My freezer, if I go and show you, is completely frozen. My friends and my family members are in Abuja here since I came. Have been complaining about how their food is always getting spoiled because, you know, NEPA is unstable. Maybe the generator they have cannot carry the deep freezer and things like that. So, my people, I kid you not. If you have a property here and you are planning to stay here or use it for business or whatever, this solar panels and solar power is absolutely a must. You have to get it. It makes life so comfortable. I don't even know when there's light, when there's no light, because as NEPA is going, that one is kicking up. Yeah, and at the end of the day, what I found out now in Nigeria is that the NEPA is not cheap again. They don't call them NEPA anymore. The power supply, the government power supply. I don't know what they call them. They put houses in bands, and being in band A or band B does not guarantee that you have electricity. Since I came, I have charged my meter up to over 120,000. It does not guarantee you have light. They will still take the light all the time. So, I mean, this has really made me very comfortable. Honestly, I am always with electricity. I sleep with AC on. So that excessive heating that you have in Nigeria, so I don't see as I fresh. I'm not affected by it at all. I'm not sweating. The house is always cool, and yeah, it's just very comfortable. So if you can afford it, yeah, and you are planning to do your property, I would strongly advise that you build it into your budget to do it. Obviously, I did my own last year, and you know how Nigeria is. Prices of things go up every time. So it might have gone up now for the price of the battery, the inverter, and the solar panels, but still is what it is. So everything, buy ACs that inverter ACs, buy TV that is inverter TV, buy fridge that is inverter fridge. Anything you're buying, let it be inverter. Because if it's not, it might not be compatible. But I tell you, this inverter solar panel, oh my God, is the future. In time, I don't see anybody using all this NEPA. As a matter of fact, already in Nigeria now, I'm hearing that some people are not even bothered with government electricity again. They just have enough solar panels, buy enough batteries, and you know their house is powered 24/7. Yeah, you don't spend any money again. Like literally, unlike generator that you be buying petrol, buying diesel. Even if you have all this big generator like the what do they call that big massive one, Meccano one that can carry a lot of things. Do you know how much you're going to spend on diesel? Petrol and diesel is very expensive in Nigeria. This one is clean energy, and you don't spend money again. Once you invest in installing it, voila. It's just for the light to be powered by sun or whenever they bring light to charge the battery, and you are enjoying. So I would strongly encourage anybody that is doing a property to do it, because I don't know about you, I can't do without electricity. If you've lived in a country where you've had electricity 24/7 for 20 years, now staying in darkness is not negotiable. It's not even a thing that, you know, I can consider or bear. I can't take it. So not be shakara, not be yanga. It's comfort. You have to use your money to buy comfort. And if you've worked hard, you want to be comfortable in your own home. So that's just it. So anyway, I hope with the little point of mine I've been able to educate you and not confuse you. As I said, I'm not an expert. I'm just giving you my layman opinion. Talk to an engineer, but the final advice I can give is that it's better for you to buy them and then call an engineer to install them for you. Don't call them and say, oh, come and install solar panel for me. No, buy them. Buy all these items, the panels, the battery, and the inverter, and they will come and give you a quote, and then they will install it. The bigger the battery is, the bigger you are able to power items around the house. Speak to your engineer in case I got anything wrong, but that is my limited experience or knowledge about this thing. I'm really enjoying it. I'm not even going to lie. As I speak to you now, there's no light. It's the inverter I'm using. My AC is on here. This place is very cool. You know, the fridges and the freezers, everything is on. So yeah, it's definitely worth it. Anyway, if you found this video useful, give us a thumbs up, subscribe, and share the video, and I'll speak to you in my next one. Happy New Year. I love you guys. Bye-bye.